The first time that any trans character obviously has been shown on screen. बहुत सारे हमारे वहाँ पे जो local TV dramas हैं, films भी हैं, they have been shown. You know, characters बहुत ज़्यादा trans play showcase किया गया. Even in Joyland for that matter. बाप का, दादा का, भाई का, सबका पता चलेगा. King, he is everyone's heart and soul and heartbeat. And मैं उनके बारे में कुछ ज़्यादा कह नहीं सकता क्योंकि वो पहले ही बहुत.
All right, joining right now with us is Pakistani actor Gulshan. Yes, he has a very important role to play in the movie Wakhri that was shown at the Red Sea International Film Festival last night, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. मतलब Gulshan जी, एक तो thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And congratulations कि क्या performance आपने दी है Wakhri में.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
मतलब we were all touched. और जब मैंने आपको देखा ना मूवी का, मुझे लग नहीं रहा था कि यार ये सेम ही एक्टर है या ये अलग है.
That's the beauty of it. You know, आप the best part I think what I say is about acting is that you can be anyone and anything, and the options are like boundless. तो मेरे लिए you know जो camouflage वाला होता है scene, I think बहुत कमाल था मेरे लिए.
अच्छा, अब ये जो मूवी है बकरी, मैं अपने व्यूअर्स को बता दूं, ये कंदील बलोच से इंस्पायर्ड है, उसके ऊपर बेस नहीं है. और आपका जो किरदार है वो बहुत ही इम्पैक्टफुल है क्योंकि वो मैसेज लेके आता है. मैं वो मैसेज खुद नहीं बताना चाहूंगी. आई वुड वांट यू to tell the viewers more about your character.
I think both the characters in the film वही हैं कि they don't check any boxes जो कि हमारी society present करती है कि you know this is how a male should be, this is how a female should be, women especially, and you know talk about the trans and the marginalized community की हैं उस तरह से. मेरे लिए resonance character में उसलिए इस तरह से थी कि as an actor you know when we talk about you know these are the certain kind of male you know faces कि अगर इस mold में है तो वो you know hero होगा, इस mold में होगा तो वो boyfriend होगा, इस role में होगा तो you know he looks like a supporting character. So being an actor and you know doing I come from a theatre background, so during theatre like you know we have had the chances to play a lot of characters. You know उसमें बहुत सारा होता है, मार्जिन होता है, फ्लूइड होता है बहुत ज़्यादा चीज़ें. And the process, the world is really small in that way. But screen on the other hand is like a whole different ball game altogether. So मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ी बात ये थी कि like I got to play a character which is kind of like you know is falling in between those check boxes, and there's a lot of gray area, and I had so much fun doing it.
Yes. Acha, and you know what's really important about Gulshan's character is that you know he plays a trans.
Yeah. Like
in a Pakistani film, जो कि मतलब हमको ही बहुत ही courageous और bold step लगा in Pakistani cinema, because it's not really like that. मतलब मैं खुद Pakistani movies और मैंने dramas देखे हैं. A character like this, did you feel a threat? कभी कुछ?
The thing is, there are two things. This is not the first time that any trans character obviously has been shown on screen. बहुत सारे हमारे वहाँ पे जो local TV dramas हैं, films भी हैं, they have been shown. You know, characters बहुत ज़्यादा trans play showcase किया गया. Even in Joyland for that matter. The whole debate. I was part of Joyland too. I was a stylist and choreographer for Joyland, so I knew exactly you know कि कौन से एरिया था जहाँ पे वो दिखाया जा रहा है. और ट्रांस कैरेक्टर हमें पहले पोर्ट्रेट बहुत सारे पोर्ट्रेट्स हुए हैं, बट एज लॉन्ग एज you know they're shown as a mockery कि अगर उनका मजाक उड़ाया जा रहा है या अगर उनको एक funny capacity में दिखाया जा रहा है तो people are really okay with it. But as soon as you start like humanizing that character, people you know it becomes a bit of an issue for people. वो उनसे हजम नहीं होता, उनसे डाइजेस्ट नहीं होता कि वो कौन सा कैरेक्टर है, कैसा कैरेक्टर है. So मेरा कैरेक्टर जो था, the whole motive behind that for me to play was कि मुझे भूल जाना है कि वो ट्रांस कैरेक्टर है या वो क्या है, वो किस you know किस जर्नी में है अपने. He's just a person. All I wanted to do was just humanize and understand the spirit of the character and bring that to screen.
अच्छा, मतलब आपने जॉयलन में भी काम किया है. वो तो मूवी that was like in
Cannes, and obviously the official selection and the movie obviously
कैसे मिली वो मूवी?
So I had worked with Saim on his first short, Darling, which basically put him on the map. It was basically best short film in Venice. So and that's how you know Joyland was made. So I did that, and my friend Sana Jafi, we had been doing theatre together. She was the casting director for both the films. So she brought me on board as a choreographer for Darling, and that's how I got to know Simon. And you know what?
अच्छा, जॉलन का इम्पैक्ट क्या लगा? अभी तो मतलब हर जगह उसकी ही चर्चे हो रहे हैं, तो मतलब क्या इम्पैक्ट लगा अभी तक आपको जॉलन का ऑन द व्यूअर्स?
I think people in Pakistan, globally, तो obviously people have, the movie has gotten so much recognition and so much esteem all around the world. और वो स्क्रीन भी हो रही है, रिलीज भी हो रही है डिफरेंट कंट्रीज में. और पाकिस्तान में सिर्फ ये था कि पाकिस्तान में जितना मैंने लोगों से बात की या जाना मिला उनसे, there has been a mixed reviews हैं उनके. Some people were like really applauding the effort कि हमें ऐसी कोई स्टोरी देखने को मिली है which is like so novel and fresh, जो कि पहले कभी नहीं देखा गया. और कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि ये क्या था, कुछ लोगों को समझ नहीं आई, और उन्होंने कहा कि like this is because it's a western funded film, तो पूरा जो whole controversy of being an agenda film, तो वो सारा it's like a very mixed opinion about people.
Yes.
As far as people are concerned.
अच्छा, coming back to Wakhri, अब कंदील बलोच से इंस्पायर्ड है ये फिल्म. जब ये रिलीज होगी पाकिस्तान में जनवरी में, आप देख रहे हैं कि it will be released in January. Will that create any issues for you or the filmmaker?
For me, especially, I think I had a lot of also pressure, on my part, like playing a character, because हमेशा ये होता है कि like transgender is a very differently perceived term in our culture than it is in the West or like around the globe. तो मेरे ऊपर बड़ा नर्व ब्रेकिंग सा प्रेशर था कि एक इतना इम्पोर्टेंट और सेंसिटिव कैरेक्टर है जो मैं प्ले कर रहा हूँ. तो हमारा सिर्फ वो था कि like that person is on to that journey, maybe like you see in the end like he brings it out and he makes a statement that what his true identity is to the world and is ready to embrace it. But during the film he is always like he's pulled between two forces, कि वो है भी और नहीं भी है, छुपा भी रहा है, जाहिर भी कर रहा है. So they're like kind of playing like two lives together. एक secret life भी है, and there's a secret world that he has a small world of his own, जिसमें वो he's fully himself. So I think मेरे लिए तो I think वो बहुत बड़ा challenge था कि I got to do that. And as far as Kandil is concerned, obviously she has been एक बहुत ही important एक figure और debate रही है पाकिस्तान में, and to bring back that debate is going to be a bit of a challenge.
Right.
And I don't know if how people are going to perceive it, receive it, but we're hopeful that we just want to showcase this story which is so special to our heart, and we just want to tell it that okay, if this wasn't, if like we're showing an alternative ending to the tragic end that she had, that what if we just accepted her, and what if like she wasn't killed or met the fate that she had to. So I think we're really hopeful, and we're trying to like show possibility that could be instead of like what had to be done.
Yeah, but what was your reaction when the news of her killing came to you? क्या लगा था, मतलब
मुझे I obviously like couldn't get out of it, because we had seen her videos that went viral on social media, and then उस वक्त तो फिर आप यही था ना कि आप देखते हो एक वीडियो देखते हो, जो scrolling through it आपको बार-बार आ रही हैं, there has been a national debate कि चाहिए बंदी ये कर रही है वो कर रही है. We're kind of like okay with it, because सोशल मीडिया में आप थोड़ा सा वो हो जाते हो डिसेंसिटाइज, बिकॉज़ देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट जो आप कंज्यूम कर रहे होते हो, तो वो सारी चीजें आ रही थी. तो आई वाज लाइक ओके, एंड आई वाज लाइक यार एक बंदी अगर वो ऐसा कर रही है तो व्हाई कांट वी जस्ट लेट हर बी इन दैट स्पेस.
थ्रेट थी मेजर,
इट शी बिकेम वन.
Like how did she become a threat?
The thing is like with all the the religious cleric that that got involved later, because her videos came out with one of the religious cleric, and the way she was carrying, and the way that the same cleric was basically criticizing, and then he was shown meeting her in that capacity. So that became like an issue for her, and I think that led to the events when people were like okay, that became a threat. कि एक capacity में जब अगर एक बंदा उसको bash कर रहा है और दूसरी समय हम देखते हैं कि like they're sitting together and they're having this moment, उसके बाद से things really changed, and people started, because obviously she was presenting an image which was kind of unseen पहले इस social capacity में for our local audiences, तो सबके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा culture shock already था कि एक बंदी social presence में if she is putting herself like that out there, किसी से वो बात वो था shocking तो था.
Right. But have things changed for women who speak their mind in Pakistan post her death?
Not really, because like the thing is, yes, there has been a change. There is बहुत सारे जितने भी globally advancements हो रही हैं, and how people are more receptive to with the Aurat March, because Aurat March has become a quite strong movement in Pakistan, and the trans and the Fajr movement has picked up a pace really well over the years. So yes, there has been a decline in the negative sentiments around the marginalized communities, especially women and trans, but definitely there is still resistance. उसको आप deny नहीं कर सकते कि there is a certain part of community and society who still needs to be educated and who still needs to spend a lot of time to unlearn things that they have learned over the years. वो बहुत मुश्किल एक काम है, और लेकिन वही है कि चल रहा है वो काम, and it's an ongoing thing and you cannot like predict कि अच्छा वो एक इंसिडेंट की वजह से अगर वो बातें चेंज या चीजें चेंज हुई, but it is definitely people are now, I see, like, because there's an online debate also, people have more like information, they're more aware, तो उस तरह से at least there is a debate. पहले तो बात भी नहीं थी ना, पहले तो बात भी नहीं थी, so but now there's a conversation at least कि यार there are like pros and there are like कुछ against भी हैं, कुछ pro भी हैं, so
अच्छा, तो अब आपकी फैमिली ने मूवी देखी है?
नहीं, क्योंकि रिलीज ही नहीं हुई. They knew that I did. I'll tell you, it's kind of a personal thing, but they knew that I'm doing this well, but they don't know the character that I play.
Oh my God! कैसा रहेगा उनका रिएक्शन?
मैं इस बारे में अभी कुछ कह नहीं सकता.
क्यों नहीं बताया? मम्मी को भी नहीं बताया?
नहीं, मैंने किसी को भी नहीं बताया. मैंने सिर्फ उनको मेरे घर वालों को ये पता था कि मैं ये फिल्म कर रहा हूँ. मैंने उनको ये बता दिया. लेकिन character, I had nightmares before the shoot. That if nightmares in the sense कि like obviously it's coming from a family which is obviously like they are cool with that with what I do, and I've been doing it for years. It's my first like feature film, but theater या इस तरह की चीजें जो हैं मेरी स्टूडेंट लाइफ से चलती आ रही थी, so they've never really like उस तरह से बहुत major issue नहीं उन्होंने create किया कि like no तुमने करना ही नहीं है ये, but I'm sure it's going to be bit of a shock for them as well.
Bit of a shock. Oh my God! And you're giving this shock without even giving a hint to your family, huh?
Yeah, बस हमने बात की थी, लेकिन we never discussed our character and what I'm playing.
अच्छा, but एक और लास्ट सवाल मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि पाकिस्तान के जो एक्टर्स हैं,
जी,
वो तो मूवीज छोड़ के आ रहे हैं टीवी ड्रामा में, because that's more lucrative.
बिल्कुल.
पैसा टीवी में है, मूवीज इतनी रिलीज
मैंने कभी टीवी नहीं किया by the way.
हाँ, तो वही तो मैं बोल रही हूँ कि अब आपका आगे का प्लान कैसा है?
मेरा सिर्फ प्लान ये है कि as long as I just wanna work, जितनी भी कैपेसिटी में मैं अपना बेस्ट दे सकता हूँ, अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स कर सकता हूँ, I just want to do that. I've done like a couple of shorts, I've done a web series for Z5 also, but app is banned in Pakistan. So the thing is कि as far as the content is good, it doesn't matter if it's TV, if it's screen, if it's short. Like for me as an actor, I just wanna work. मैं सिर्फ अपना काम करना चाहता हूँ. I wanna stay true to my passion and my profession.
इंडिया में भी काम करना चाहते हैं?
Why not? I would love to.
कौन है? यही तो है वो प्लेटफॉर्म जिससे आपको मिलने वाली है इंडियन ऑफर.
नहीं, बिल्कुल जरूर. मैं तो जरूर चाहूँगा that because of the political fabric and the turmoil that has been going on for years. I would love to. I obviously like there's no comparison between Bollywood and that, but like I still feel that the roots and the themes that we share are so common and so shared that I would love to.
तो किसके साथ काम करना है? शाहरुख खान के साथ काम करना है, ऋतिक रोशन के साथ काम करना है, संजय लीला बंसाली, करण जौहर.
Sanjay Leela Bhansali is definitely my favorite. Like the aesthetic that he has. There are Anurag Kashyap. I mean.
Oh my God. Okay,
so
that's
I because I really want to do dark roles. I really because जब लोगों को लगता है ना कि like my personality is very vibrant and like very इस तरह से but I really want to do dark and like serious.
कौन सी अच्छी लगी अनुराग कश्यप की मूवी?
Gangs of Wasseypur.
Okay.
I remember each and every dialogue of that movie. I've seen it so many times. You have no idea.
Okay, give him some dialogues. You need to have some proof.
बाप का, दादा का, भाई का, सबका बदला लेकर
Nawaz.
Nawaz Saab, like in both of them, like both the parts. Once I started like watching the first part, I could not stop. I watched it like multiple times. Like I'm a big Kanwar Kashyap and Sanjay Bhansali fan.
आपको पता है ना, अभी आपने नवाजुद्दीन की बड़ी अच्छी मिमिक्री करी है, इमिटेशन कुछ और भी नवाज का बोल दे रहे गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर का, मनोज बाजपेयी का कोई याद है, पंकज त्रिपाठी का कोई डायलॉग नवाज का कर दिए, वो तो
मारेंगे नहीं, कह के लेंगे।
ये अपने आप ज्यादा हंस गए, इतना पंकज त्रिपाठी हंसते नहीं है।
नहीं, मैं तो पंकज त्रिपाठी की बात है, तो मैं तो मनोज बाजपेयी की बात करता हूं।
अच्छा हाँ, ये मनोज बाजपेयी का एक बार फिर से लेट्स नवाज का एक और,
नवाज साहब का एक और कर दें। एरो मतरे बुढ़िया बता लेगा तेरा बाप का, दादा का, भाई का, सबका बता लेगा तेरा भाई। I just love that film so much.
You just love that film, no? It's awesome. I think everybody has loved that film. Obsessed with Anurag Kashyap and his films. All right, so Anurag Kashyap is clearly on his list. Sanjay Leela Bhansali के साथ भी काम करना चाहते हैं। शाहरुख खान का कोई?
शाहरुख खान तो सर मैं
कितनी हिट थी, जवान, पठान?
I've seen Pathaan. I haven't seen Jawan.
कहाँ देखी? Amazon. अच्छा, पाकिस्तान में
तो आपको पता है कि like there has been a ban for long, तो वो तो रिलीज नहीं हुई, लेकिन I got to see it. शाहरुख खान obviously मैं क्या कह सकता हूँ उनके बारे में, he is the king, he is everyone's heart and soul and heartbeat and everything. मैं उनके बारे में कुछ ज्यादा कह नहीं सकता क्योंकि वो पहले ही बहुत।
अच्छा, एक और चीज तो पूछनी है, गदर 2 के बारे में भी बता दो, मतलब वो तो गदर मचा दी है उसने पाकिस्तान में। spoken to so many people from Pakistan, they have loved the film.
अच्छा, मैंने पहले गदर देखी थी बहुत बचपन में सारी बात है, लेकिन अभी मैंने गदर 2 नहीं देखी। मैंने नहीं देखी। अच्छा, जब गदर देखी थी तब क्या लगा? मुझे I had fun, like उस तरह से तब उतनी इस तरह से अवेयरनेस नहीं थी, और मतलब I was not into it like critically, as a person who's into films and everything, but I had obviously fun. मुझे ज़्यादातर जो है ना parallel cinema और Indian cinema, I've always been more inclined towards that. Right. That is the reason कि yes, commercial flick and all the dhamaka is there, but what truly gets me is like the parallel, the Indian cinema that has been going on, like, and you guys have been having like amazing films to go beside like the commercial flicks that you guys have. I think amazing.
And yes, amazing is also the word for Gulshan, because that's the performance that you will get to watch in Wakhri, and we really wish you luck for your road ahead to success.
Thank you, Divya.
And many more films, many more Indian films
Inshallah.
that you're interested in. We really wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.